Hello, this is Cody, and I'm here with my lovely co-host Vinny
Hello.
for the I've Ran Out of Things to Say podcast.
Well, it's a podcast.
Yep,
It's
podcast.
it's definitely a new day. We did our little riff on Joker, which only gets better and better.
Oh yeah, nonstop.
Yeah. But today we're talking about something special, something that kind of caught our radar. It's a little pilot by VisiPop.
Oh yeah, Vivienne Medrano. She does this show called Hazbin Hotel, and it's pretty brand new. It's still pretty like underground, but she's popping off like super quick. What do we? What did we want to talk about?
Well, let's talk a little bit about the art itself and kind of go over that. It's an American style.
Yeah, the American style. Definitely American style, Western style art. It reminds us a lot of like almost like Invader Zim and a more modern version of like there were times that reminded me of like American Tail. I don't know why. The art style is like completely different from that, but just like the whole tone of it, some of the parts, some of the low parts, like the calm parts, like leading into like the musical parts, it reminded me of like the Fievel movies, dude.
Yeah, it does. And here's the other thing, and you brought up a good point that it's got a musical aspect to it. So it kind of reminds me, like with the musical sense,
Mm-hmm.
it's like Disney almost, like
Yeah.
like how in Disney the old movies they would always sing and stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
it'd be a whole thing. But this is definitely not a show for kids.
No, it's not.
Definitely not.
It's like NC-17
Yeah,
type stuff,
but I mean it's
minus the nudity.
yeah. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's an amazing show. It's only the pilot episode that's up right now, and that's on VisiPop's YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Hazbin Hotel. I definitely suggest people going out and watching it.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's
super
fantastic.
good. For a pilot and her starting out, pretty strong. Coming in strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, super good.
And I mean, obviously we just found this and everything, so we're kind of learning through.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to actually get her on the podcast and talk.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Let's see if I can work that magic like I used to.
Yeah. Yeah, you can, dude. You always do. Want to get into her, like, backstory?
Yeah, like what we know so far.
Well, her name is Vivienne Medrano. She is an animator, writer, storyboard artist, character designer, producer. She's a Salvadoran American artist and animator. She basically wears all the hats.
Yep.
For the Hazbin Hotel, and she's born and raised in Maryland. She studied at the School of Visual Arts in New York and graduated in 2014. And in 2012, which is when I graduated, she started a webcomic called Zoophobia. The comic series gained a big following, and it's on a hiatus ever since she started this. She uploaded a thesis, which is kind of like an offshoot of this. It's called The Son of 666. And her senior thesis film, Timber, which won the 2014 Dusty Award. So she's already like winning awards.
And that Timber short, I've seen it on here. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not too dusty. If they would, it's probably why they call it that. The Dusty Awards. But
and I mean, like, this is all stuff from like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So I mean, she's been around doing her thing for a while.
Yeah.
You know?
But she's like gaining momentum.
Especially with the Hazbin Hotel. I mean, I think they had like 7 million views or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Don't quote me on it for sure, but I think it's been quite a few. I know that for Timber One currently it's 13 million views. So
she had 40 million for that Kesha video. Like where she did the animation for the Kesha song.
well, now it's up to 50 million.
Yeah, now it's up to 50.
So she's definitely has some things.
Yeah. Well,
as of this point today, on November 15th, she has over 10 million views on the Hazbin Hotel.
Jesus. Yeah, that's how good it is. Like, it's super good. It's almost, I want to say, it's damn near polished, and it's a pilot.
Exactly. I mean, it's what all pilots should look like. I mean, they should be that well made.
Like, you wouldn't, I mean, there's small things you notice, but
yeah, but
you go
so
back and watch a pilot of, like, Family Guy or, like, Simpsons, like, they're...
Or the first couple episodes.
Yeah, it's like, they're nowhere near as good as that, dude.
I know. The art is crisp. You know, the style is nice. The movement is smooth.
Mm-hmm. Super good.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Lines of action, you should definitely tell.
So, but yeah, that's one of the things that we're talking about this week, and you know, it's kind of a short little tidbit here because you know we just kind of found this and was like, this is amazing. So we're kind of hitting the bandwagon at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. We were too busy with Joker last week.
Yeah, right.
So, well, last couple of weeks, I guess that would be. It's weird not having a weekly podcast anymore, Cody.
No, I know, but it's way more comfortable doing it like this because we have time to like reflect
And go over stuff and
yeah, it's just not so goddamn crazy, like craziness.
yeah, I guess the editing part of this is pretty nice now because you know I have
you
like
can comfortably do it
to like actually do it instead of like a day.
Mm-hmm. But there's like some cool little stuff also, like about her. She before she was doing Hazbin Hotel, she worked when she moved to California in 2016. She had a small gig on I wouldn't say small. I don't know. She had a gig on as an animator internet series Too Loud for DreamWorks TV, and she loves musicals. Obviously, you can tell in the Hazbin Hotel. She knows all the characters' backstories. She is not a fan of anime.
Yeah.
Which I found that pretty cool. I mean, I appreciate anime, but like, it's not my bag either. Like, it's, I don't know, just...
I'm an anime junkie.
Yeah, and Vincent loves anime. I like Western art, period.
Don't get me wrong, I love all forms of animation is what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Even
it's
claymation.
Good. Yeah, claymation's cool.
That stuff, that's definitely changed since it first came out.
And, she would, she likes watching horror movies. She's a cat person. she has tons of unfinished projects, which we all do. All around, she seems pretty badass, like, as an artist. Lots of projects, lots of projects. What else? But watching the Hazbin Hotel, just the whole time watching it, it's a 31-minute pilot. No commercials, no breaks. 31 minutes. That is 30 frames a second. And there's 60 seconds in each minute. So you're thinking about keyframes and tweens, and that is a lot of work. And with everything that was incorporated into the show, all the music, all the colors, just everything. There was so much content, and I was just watching it the whole time going, oh my god, there's so much work going on, like, behind the scenes. With this, it's unreal. Like, and it's a pilot. Like, I can't wait to see when she gets more people, like, backing her up with this, and more people animating, and it'll be pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. She'll probably end up getting a huge job and taking a gig.
Or this will take off for her.
Yeah, or that, which probably it will. Like, because if she can do this with a pilot, dude, there's probably so many people wanting to hire her.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
It's crazy to think about.
God.
But that's the thing, is that she jumped into it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing that, you know, can make or break you, is taking that leap of faith and actually, you know, going for what you love, or, you know, having the sad realization that you have to sit in the backfield and hope that fly ball comes to you, you know, one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cody's feeling bad about it, but that's okay too. I mean, it's true. It's okay. I mean, you're working on your art. You're getting it critiqued.
Yeah. I don't want to go too much into that. I want to leave that. I have some stuff going on right now. Let's just say that, and I cannot wait to see what happens.
See, Cody's got some stuff going on. I've got some stuff going on. This goes back to us having, you know, bi-weekly podcast compared to a weekly.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
But Cody's been working on his art, right?
Yeah, hardcore.
He's gonna get our Lincoln Mega Man up.
Lincoln Mega Man. Yeah, that's ready. That's ready. Oh,
I just need the files for it.
I'm pretty sure you gave me the files. I sent you that one for the channel, and then I sent you that other one.
I don't know if I got that one.
Later that night.
I'll double check my files and see.
Yeah, check your emails.
Yeah. Because that'll be fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. That was a good one. So good that, yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what's going on this week for us, at least.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually working on some voice actor stuff, so.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Yes. So, I actually got 2 different jobs that I'm working on, so having the time off to do that is definitely a godsend.
Things are starting to gain momentum in the right places.
Yeah. Next thing we need to do is come up with a live action.
Yeah. Start branching off and then wear ourselves thin.
No, not again.
Nope, that's what we did last time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on, Cody. I mean, for all of us. But getting back to Hazbin Hotel, I think one of the biggest things that we kind of glossed over is, we talked about it being an older animation style.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the nostalgia of it. I think that's what's really pushing it forward, is seeing that art style and seeing that animation style as adults reminds us when we were kids, like, oh, well, this is like the old Disney stuff, or this is like the old Nickelodeon stuff, or
Yeah.
like Invader Zim. I mean, it really gets down there where
It's not so much the art style, it's the
the
flow
yeah.
of her keyframes.
Oh
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
exactly, and that's the whole thing, is that it's what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to me, that it really does stick out, and
It's solid.
I'm not surprised how much traction it's already got.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's super good.
Exactly. I mean, I hope it actually gets somewhere, and something happens with it, because that would be great to see, like episode 2, or like episode 1 of season 1.
Look,
know?
I was like drawn into it. Like, it was that good that it like sucked me into it.
Exactly. It's like you're sitting there and you're watching it, and the pilot is 31 minutes long, almost 32 minutes long.
Yeah.
And you sit there and you watch it and you go, "Holy crap, that was 30 minutes?"
Yeah.
Because you get lost in it.
And it's just so well done.
Yeah, the characters are well done. Their backstories must be really well fleshed out.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a confidence with the characters that goes on in this pilot.
The personalities and the whole aura of each individual character is like very pronounced. Like their personalities.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you're just like, wow. Like each person, you feel something with each person.
Exactly. And then, add this in that they selected, and I don't have the list next to me to look it up at the moment.
Yeah.
But they have a great set of voice actors.
Well, Seth Atkinson is the director of the voice director. And he is the voice of Angel Dust.
Yeah.
Which is really, really good, too, by the way.
And that's what I mean, is that's, it's a tight-knit cast, and they did a really good job casting for, like, their voice actors. They really fit the part and everything. They roll smoothly. It doesn't feel like it's being, so much overproduced, or like the lines are being fed or read.
No.
They're actually just being, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like off the cuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
and
natural. They feel natural. Yeah. Like something that would just happen.
Super, super good.
And that goes to the writing of the show too then. Is that it's got a smooth flow and everything, and that's definitely an important part. So, I mean,
she does all that. She writes and animates it.
And that's a lot of work. That's a lot of hats.
Jesus. Yeah, that's... God.
I remember when I was doing stuff like that, and it wears you thin. You get thinned out pretty
31
easily.
minutes of keyframing all that stuff is enough work.
Oh, exactly.
That's like, what? Like,
and think about it. The way the quality was of that pretty much looked like it went keyframe by keyframe over and over again. I mean, yeah, there was a couple of parts where you could see, like...
There was static and, like, stoic shots where, like, two characters would slide in. And, like, only their face would be animated.
Exactly.
But there was not many parts like that at all.
Exactly, and that's an amazing thing. And that could be an aesthetic choice, too. And that's definitely not something that we would take away from an artist doing that, because of the fact of, you do it for the sake of the emotion in that shot.
You could tell what scenes they put all their work into, like the third musical part where she was singing while she was at the interview.
Yeah.
That part was where all the work went. That was amazing.
Oh yeah, they did a wonderful job on that. I mean, if you haven't already seen it, go watch it. I mean, we're not gonna spoil what the actual pilot is. There's enough people on the internet doing that right now. It's better just to go see it. Just know that she's the daughter of the devil, and she's got some great ideas.
Yeah, it's wow. It's can't yeah, we won't spoil it, but there's a part where there's a character that will say exactly what you said, but he'll say the opposite, and it's hilarious when he does.
Oh yeah, that's that's definitely true. And I mean that's the big thing. And you know, it's such a good animation that it's like what we said about Joker last episode.
Yeah.
You got to go see it. You know.
Yeah, you just have to.
I mean, it's not hard to find. It's Hazbin Hotel, Hazbin Hotel pilot, and it's under Visipop.
Mm-hmm.
And
so many hammers in 2019. We got Hazbin Hotel, Joker.
I know. I think it's gonna be like this is the end. Like it's the end of the year, so it's like all this crazy stuff's coming out, and it's ridiculous. But you know, and you've probably seen on the screen now that we've filtered in a couple of clips on it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hopefully we don't get yelled at for it.
No, hopefully not.
So,
I'm gonna try to see if she'll come on the show. So
that would be nice.
Try to promote her and stuff.
Like she needs promoting from us.
No, I don't know. Just even more. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's like different groups. Like there's people that I showed this to people that I'm voice acting with and never seen it. You know, and they're sharing it and everything. It's
hell yeah.
You know, it spreads. You know, that's what good content does, though. It's where you want to like show everybody. But on that note, I think I've run out of things to say tonight, Cody.
I think I've ran out of things to say too, guys.
All right, good night, guys.
Night.